welcome to this episode of Q&A with the Hombre. It is Mezcal Monday for me, so I am drinking El Bujo Mezcal de Tepestate. It is delicious. It is my sipper for today. Why don't you guys sound off and let me know who's watching today? I'd love to hear from you guys, and well, tell me what's in your glass as well. I want to know what you guys are drinking. And then we can start with the questions and stuff. I've got a couple of announcements that we're going to make here in a little bit as well. Tell you guys about some really cool stuff that we have coming up that I'm really excited about. And then let's talk tequila and mezcals, okay? Hey, hola, Todd. Not sipping today. Too much fun. Okay, I understand. There's days that's the case for me as well. You're welcome to join on not sipping anything, though. Let's just have fun talking and sharing our love of agave spirits, which is perfectly fine. All right, so interesting things that are happening. We have, for the Tequila Barrel Collective, a exclusive batch of Vago. I don't know if you guys have watched the Happy Hour with the Hombre that I did, where I had Dylan Sloan, the co-founder of Vago, with me. I did a tasting of this mezcal that we're getting. It's an ensemble from Emigdio Harquin, and it is very, very good. And even for those that haven't really gotten into mezcals or have tried mezcals that were super smoky and were like, I'm not really don't base what you think about mezcal on a single tasting. You want to try different ones, okay? And this one, the flavor profile on this one is really fruity, and it's got an interesting flavor profile where when all these fruity flavors come together, it gives you a bubble gum, like old school bubble gum flavor to it. It's really good. And I think a lot of people that were turned off by other mezcals may really like this one, and it may say, okay, maybe I should explore other mezcals, because for me, it was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So that's coming soon. It's on its way here to California. I can't wait for you guys to try it. I picked up a case myself because it was so good. I need to make sure I have enough so I can share some and not give all of mine away. So, but make sure you got your that you get in on that if you're interested in trying it. I highly recommend it. It's not cheap. It's $109.99 a bottle. But it's because it's small batch. We only have 300 bottles, and that's it. That's all that's going to be made of this, and it's exclusive. You can only get it through the Tequila Barrel Collective. It's ours only, so you won't find it any place in any stores or anything. It's exclusive, and then worldwide, that's it. No more. So I highly recommend trying some of it. All right, Shaman, hey, just got your Raysol Barrel 26 in the mail. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you got to pour a glass and let me know what you think. It is fantastic. I polished off half of my bottle already that I did the review with. It is so good. Spend some time with it. It's a treasure. If you guys haven't got in on the Raysol, we still have some bottles left, probably about 9 bottles, I think, left on ferment and still, and that's it. We had 164 bottles. We're down to 9. Okay, so that's how fast people are buying it. Actually, I think we sold 2 more today, so we're down to 7 bottles. So make sure you get it. It's ferment and still. Let me put that up here, and just you can search Raysol. I don't have the link up for it right now, and look for the 10-year aged special Tequila Barrel Collective edition. It's a fermentandstill.com if you're interested in getting in on it. I know Shaman got in on it during the live feed. He ordered his and he got it, and he's about ready to pour a glass. So that's great. All right, Daniel. Hola, still on the clock. Can't join the sip just. Okay, that's fine. You can join it later. We'll be here for a little while. But I'm glad you can make it and glad that you're watching. All right, Todd, you did get another bottle of Cascana 6. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's a great tequila. I love that extra añejo. It is fantastic. I love it. It is, as I still keep saying to people today, that Cascana single barrel, 100 proof, extra añejo that we got, only 180 bottles were made, is right now still my favorite extra añejo of all time. I haven't found one that's better, so I'm glad that people are enjoying it. I love it. It is great. So glad you got picked up another one. Hey, thanks, Jay. I hope you had a great weekend too. My weekends, I spend a lot of time working, getting stuff done for reviews, doing research, and then I try to take some time to have a cigar and some tequila in the backyard and relax a little bit. So I did have a good weekend. It was kind of relaxing. It's been really hot here in California, and we're dealing with wildfires as well. So it's super smoky and stuff outside, but I try to get some time to go out and have a cigar and relax with some tequila. So thank you for the well wishes, and I hope you had a great weekend too, Jay. And I always love seeing you when you come here and contribute. Sipping on some Pura Sangre, really good for absolutely. I love the Pura Sangre line. I've reviewed the Fuerte Blanco already, and for $39.99 for a high proof Blanco that good, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's really good. I'll do a review of the Repo and the Añejo as well, coming up on one of the live reviews coming up soon. So you guys want to make sure you don't miss that. Oh, it's your birthday weekend. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, amigo. Happy birthday. I'm not going to ask you, but I hope you're turning 21 again. Happy birthday, Jay. I always love when you're in the group and participate and stuff, and you're an important member of the Tequila Hombre family, and I just thought you should know that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy birthday, bud. Oh, talking about that, you guys, I'm going to be implementing some new stuff with the Tequila Hombre channel, and I figured you guys should know about it. I'm going to be doing a new membership program, and we're going to have 2 levels of membership on the Tequila Hombre channel. We're going to do Amigos level, you're going to be able to get some really cool emojis that you're going to be able to use for chat. And then you also get a badge by your name that shows that you're a member. And then you'll get different badges depending on how long you're a member for. And then we're also going to do another level that's called Aficionados, where with the Aficionados membership, I'm going to do proprietary content just for them. And then we're actually going to have a members only live stream chat and live stream where you guys are going to be able to contribute as well as get proprietary information from me. So like when I go to Mexico, I'll do live streams with some of the master tequila maestros, master tequileros, where it'll be just for the aficionado members. And then we're also going to start making it where when I do the live reviews that only the members, so you can either be an amigo or an aficionado member, can ask questions and interact with me during the live reviews. Now, during the Q&A, we're still going to keep it open for everybody, but the members will get priority with their questions and comments. And so any of the members that comment and or ask questions, their questions and answers are going to get answered first. And then we also will identify them as being members and supporters of the Tequila Hombre Network, Tequila Hombre channel. So that's something that's new in the works. It's going to be really cool. I'm just now in the process of getting approval from YouTube. So the membership functionality hopefully should be up tomorrow on the channel. I'm still waiting for some really cool emojis that I'm having created to come in from my designer, as well as the badges. So you guys, I'm going to try to build a community in here that's more targeted towards the serious members of the group. And also cut down on some of the silliness that happens with some of the people that comment and stuff, so we can focus on getting you guys some really great content And the aficionados are going to get some really cool stuff that's just for them, and they'll have a little control too over what reviews I do. Where, you know, if you guys want a review done, those that are at the aficionado level membership will have more control over what reviews I do, because right now I'm getting tons and tons of requests for reviews, and I can't do them all because there's just way too many. So I'm going to allow the aficionados to steer what reviews we do, and to have more input into the content on the channel. So it's going to be really cool. Yeah, there is going to be a cost to it. It's going to be $4.99 a month for the amigos level, and it's going to be $9.99 a month for the aficionados level. And then all that proceeds and stuff actually support the channel as well, and will help me in covering costs on some of the content that I'm going to create for you guys as well. So it's minimal, very minimal cost to it, but it's going to allow me to kind of separate the serious people and to help build a community among them, and allow them to have more control over the content and what we do on the channel. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be really cool. I have all kinds of really cool content that we're going to put together for you guys. So it should be a really cool thing. So make sure you look. You'll see a join button show up on the channel. Make sure you look for that. And I look forward to having you guys as members and doing some really cool things with you. New to all this, and really enjoy extra Neo tequilas. My bottle of Resol is supposed to be here tomorrow. Question: what's the difference between tequila and mezcal? Okay, that's a good question. Mezcal, tequila is a mezcal, okay? But not all mezcal is tequila. In order for something to be called tequila, it has to be made in the tequila producing region, which is primarily Jalisco. But then there's 4 other municipalities that have small areas, 4 other states that have small municipalities that are allowed to make tequila as well. Tequila can only be made with the Weber Blue Agave, and it tends to be made now more with industrial processes. So they use ovens, and they use roller mills or diffusers, and they use stainless fermentation tanks and stainless steel stills. Where mezcal, they can use up to 50 different types of agave to make it. Like, I'm drinking a tepestate today. The tepestate is the type of agave that they use to make this. They can use different agave. They're typically cooked in the ground, the agave, in a pit, where they dig a pit, and then they put hot wood that they heat up these rocks on the bottom of it with it, and then they cover those with fiber, and then they put the agave on top, and then they put another coating or another cover of agave fiber, or they'll put a tarp over it, and they turn it into an oven, and they let it cook for a couple of days in the ground that way. So it adds a little bit of a smokiness to it as well. And then there's, for crushing, they usually use a tahona. It's normally done in a palenque, which is like a distillery that's built out, in the woods or at a house, or they're small. They're not super big and industrial, and they usually produce small quantities of mezcal. There are large industrial brands, but I recommend staying away from those. But it's typically has a little bit of a smokier flavor sometimes, but because they use different agave, it has different flavor profiles to it, which are interesting. So that's kind of the difference. So tequila is a mezcal, but not all mezcal is tequila. I hope that makes sense. Any more questions, let me know. All right, I answered that already. Wow, now I know why you use your Barry White voice when sipping Resol. Warms you up, caramel, butterscotch. Yes, it's got a really nice flavor profile to this barrel, doesn't it? You should have tried the first barrel. It was good. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you're loving it. Yeah, it's fantastic. That's why I recommend, people to get 2, because once it's sold out, it's gone, and you want to make sure you have some so you can enjoy it and then have some later as well. But it is a very special extra añejo.
And you know how I love my Resol, baby. It just makes me want to sing. It's such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful extra añejo. And it makes my voice get all weird like this and stuff. And I just want to sing and make sweet love to it. Oh, yeah.
See, I always happens that voice always comes out when I talk about Ray Saul. Hey, Al, how are you doing? Drinking some G4 Reposado. Very nice. Very nice. Love G4. G4 is a solid brand. You're welcome, Graybeard. If you have any additional questions, let me know. I'm here to help, okay? Not a problem. I enjoy a good mezcal. And, when I first started drinking mezcal, I tried one and it tasted like licking a truck tire. And I was like, if this is what mezcal's like, I'm not going to drink mezcal anymore. And then I, was told by a friend of mine, they said, just because you tried one doesn't mean that's what all mezcal tastes like. And the one you tried wasn't very good. It was, Hikaru was the one I tried, which is like $22 in the store. Most of the stuff you find like in your regular, like, Bevmo or Total Wine and stuff it's garbage mezcal. That's not the stuff you want to base your opinion on mezcal on. You want to find a brand that's made by a reputable mezcalero. It's either artisanal or is ancestral, because artisanal ancestral means it has to be made a certain way in order to qualify it as artisanal or ancestral. If it just says mezcal on it and doesn't say artisanal or ancestral, let it go. And then artisanal means they use a copper pot still for it, and it's crushed with a tahona or by hand. And then ancestral, they use a clay pot for, which is old school, and is crushed by hand. And then they also distill with the agave fiber in the still. So there's some requirements that have to happen in order for them to qualify to be ancestral or artisanal. So those are the better ones to pick. All right, I know Cascana SXA is expensive, but I'm blown away that bottles are still available because it's free. I know, but it's people have a hard time with like the whole $4.99.99 thing where like so $500. But yet, you'll see people post like, oh, Herradura's got a 150 out and it's $4.99. Is it worth it? It's like, no, nothing Herradura makes is going to be worth $150. All right. But this Cascanes is a single barrel, limited edition, and then it's gone, made by an artisanal distillery, makes small batch. This is good, high quality stuff. Yeah, it doesn't have a Herradura name to it, I think if it did, people would have bought it all up already. But this is better. This is like some of the best Extrañejo that you could possibly drink. It is so good. And that's one of the reasons why they wanted to do it as a single barrel. They have a blended Extrañejo that's coming out, and I actually have a bottle of it, and we'll do a review as soon as they say go. But they told me not to do anything with it yet. But once they say it's ready and a go, I'll do a review of the Cascanes, the blended XA. But this one is special, and that's one of the reasons why it came out. Is they actually had a panel of like 12 people that tasted it, and every single one, it was unanimous on the panel that said, no, this is special. You don't put this out or blend this. This should go as a single barrel expression. And that's why they did it. And I'm lucky enough to be friends with the brand and was able to convince them to allow us to have the exclusive on it. So we got it first, and then I'm surprised too that we haven't sold it out. We should have, but we need more people to get in and get some and try it, and then they'll be sold too. But until people start posting about how great it is in the groups, which some people have, but in Tequila Talk, I need more people to post that, what they think about it and how much they love it. They're posting it in the collective, which is great, but we need it in the other groups as well, so people are more confident that, when I said it's good, I'm not just trying to sell tequila, and I'm not just trying to, push something that I make money on, which I don't make any money on it. It doesn't come through anything that I do. I don't make a dime on it, but I believe in it. And I love pushing stuff that's well made, and then I know that people are going to come back and say that it's fantastic. Will ferment and still be getting Volans? I don't know. I need to find out if it's distributed here in California yet. If it's here in California, yeah, sure. I can make sure they get it. But right now, as far as I know, it's not here in California yet. So, yeah. Went back and grabbed the Reposado Rare. They also talked me into a bottle of Excelia Blanco out of 1139. Have you tried it? Yes. Yes, I love Excelia. Excelia is good. The Blanco is good. I really love the Añejo, and the Reposado is really good too. As long as it's out of 1139 La Alteña, it's good. If it's out of, I think it's 11110 or 1110 now, which is not Arete, but I'm drawing a blank on their names. Orandane, Tequila Orandane. If it's out of Orandane, I wouldn't buy it. But if it's out of La Alteña, definitely buy it. It's good. Finally got to try Santafino Blanco. Was much better than expected, but light enough for entry-level drinkers, which I like. I like the Santafino Blanco. I enjoy it. I enjoy the flavor profile of it. I think that it is the best celebrity tequila that I have had to date. I think that says a lot. I'm going to be seeing Juan Eduardo Nunez, who's the master distiller on that, when I go to Mexico, and I'm looking forward to introducing you guys to him and his distillery. He's the one that makes the Santafino Blanco and Repo. He also used to make Cabo Wabo for Sammy when they first when he was one of the first ones to make it. So I'm looking forward to introducing him to and his distillery to you guys. I think he has to be impressed at the stuff, some of the stuff that the Nunez family does. They make good stuff, and Juan Eduardo is a really good master tequilero. They've been making it for generations. His grandfather, his father, him, and they grow their own agave and stuff. So it's going to be good. I hope you guys, especially that'll probably be something that'll be for the aficionado membership members. Well, I'll try to do a live stream with them where you guys can ask questions, and we'll talk and introduce you to them as well. So that'll be something that'll be really cool. If you could afford it, you would buy all that's left. Yeah. I think I would too, if it wasn't so expensive, but because I have a trip for Mexico coming up that I'm saving for, because I normally come back with a bunch of bottles, I want to make sure that I don't spend all my money. But if there's a bunch left, I'll probably will buy a couple more bottles when I get back from my trip. So, matter of fact, I'm going to be visiting with the distillery, the Cascanas distillery, that also makes Atanasio. I'll be there, and so I'm going to try to do a live stream for the aficionado members and stuff from there as well, where we can talk with Chico, the master distiller. He was on the live feed that we did with Cascanas to kick off our tequila happy hour with the Hombre. But I'll try to do some put a video together, a tour as well that will be open for regular viewing here on the channel as well. Nice, Lalo, very good, Don. Lalo's good stuff. It's a very good Blanco. Hey, Mr. Segura, you just bought the Cascanas. Oh, very nice. You're gonna enjoy it. I hope you come back and comment when you get it and let me know what you think. It is so good. It is so good. Hola, PJ. PJ Plays. How are you, amigo? Welcome. What's the deal with the Pasote? Was the brand sold, or is it just something Felipe is making for someone else? I thought he mentioned something like that during your interview. Now, Pasote is a contract brand, so he is making the brand for someone else. It's actually owned by Three Guys Mixology. They own the brand, and they just contract Felipe to make it. So Felipe doesn't have any control over what they do or any of that stuff. It's all done by Three Guys Mixology. He just makes it for him and delivers the product. So That's what that's all about. Another newbie question: how do we buy Cuscana 6A? Is that available through? No, it's not on Ferment and Still. It's through a different website. And if you send me an email at tequilabarrelcollective@gmail.com, I'll send you the link for it. It's tequilabarrelcollective@gmail.com. I think I put it in the description. If not, I'll add it after we're done with this Q&A. Oh, with the memberships too. With the aficionados, after we're done with the Q&A on Monday, I'm going to cut these short, and we're going to have a special Q&A just for the aficionado level members. So that's going to be something that I think you guys will really enjoy. So look for the membership, the join button here to come up in the next couple of days. I should have hopefully approval from YouTube on it here soon. So the membership stuff's going to be cool. So that's how you get the Cuscanas. You just send me an email, tequilabarrelcollective@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link. It's very easy. I love this Tepestate. It's good stuff. Mezcal is very good, and it's addictive because there's so many different flavors you can get from it. You end up going on the rabbit hole. And my Mezcal collection is now taking over the whole shelf over here. You can't, this one right here. I can actually see if I can show you. There we go. That's all Mezcal right there. That third cabinet. It's I've been going crazy with the different varietals of Mezcal. Good stuff. Hey, you're welcome, Graybeard. Anytime, bud. Just ask away. That's what I'm here for today. Answer all your questions. Oh, Wednesday, you guys want to make sure you put on your calendar for the live review on Wednesday. I am going to be reviewing Lobos 1707, which is LeBron James's tequila. Make sure you set your calendar for that because you're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to give you guys all the information about the Lobos 1707 tequila brand and all the information about another celebrity tequila. I know you guys, any of you that are LeBron James fans are going to want to know about what this tequila is all about, and I will let you know. And it's going to be a good review, so I think you guys will enjoy it. Are you going to review any Raicillas anytime? Sure, I can review some Raicillas, not a problem. I had no idea that Reserva de los Gonzales is the real 1942 Don Julio. I bought a couple of bottles out here, and wow, so good. Yeah, the Reserva de Gonzales was actually made by Don Julio's son, but yeah, it's still made by the Gonzales family, and it is very good. It is very good. I really, when I go to Mexico, and I'm going to do a shopping with the Hombre. I'll probably do it too for the aficionado members. I'm going to do a shopping with the Hombre when I'm in Mexico at some of the tequila stores where I shop. You guys are going to love this stuff. You get blown away. But yeah, it's I'm going to put together some really cool content. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Have I tried or heard of Grand Malo? The Grand Bad? I don't know. No, I haven't heard of Grand Malo, but there's so many tequilas out there. It's hard to keep track on who's doing what. And there's so many contract distilleries that are making all kinds of stuff. But so I'm sorry, I haven't heard of it. So, but the Grand Bad doesn't sound like something you want to. Kind of interesting name to pick, the Grand Malo. Is there any site or reference similar to Tequila Matchmaker or a list you have that gives info on good mezcals to look for? I've been following your recommendations and have not been disappointed yet. Yeah, actually, if you're in the the Tequila Talk group, I have a list of good mezcals. And are you, PJ, are you new to mezcals altogether? Or have you had mezcal before? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, JP. Not a problem, buddy. Anytime. Oh, heck yeah. Shopping with the, yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. And it's going to be in Mexico. So it's going to be great. You guys will get a kick out of it. So another membership perk, but it's going to just be for the members of the channel. Or I'll give members first access to it. So the members will see it first. And then maybe I'll release it later up to everybody else. But we're definitely going to be doing more live streams and stuff that'll be members only for that. How many? I'm allowed to bring up to 60 liters for California. 60 liters legally. That's the limit for California with the agreement with the federal government, with customs, U.S. Customs. But you have to pay tariff on it, a duty on it, which I don't mind. I'll do that, but you're allowed 1 liter, duty free. And then the rest you have to pay duty on, but it has to be enough, for personal consumption. In California, set that at 60 liters, which is equivalent to about 5 cases of, so like, what is it? 5 cases is what, 30 bottles total? I'm not going to bring that much back. That's ridiculous. But I will bring some back. Take care of that. I'll be bringing quite a bit back, I'm sure. And make sure when you do travel, if you bring tequila back with you, you claim it with customs. Don't tell them you did not bring anything back and try to sneak it back. Claim it, tell them you'll pay the duty, and then see what happens. Sometimes they say, well, it's only going to be $20. We're not going to mess with it. Go ahead and go. And they let you go, and they don't charge you the duty on it. All right. So PJ, you're a newbie to mezcal. I have a video on the channel. If you look, there's 5 mezcals for beginning mezcal drinkers. Check out that video. I recommend that. One brand that I've added since that I think is really good for beginners because it's light on smoke is the El Bujo, and you can find this on Ferment and Still. This is the Tepestate. I recommend starting with the Espadin, which they have a liter bottle, and it's a lot less expensive than some of the wilder expressions. But their Espadin is really good, light on the smoke, full flavor. It's a good entry into exploring some of the expressions from other people. They get a little more complex. Some of them have a little more smokiness to them. But once you kind of build the palate for mezcal, you'll appreciate them more. So I recommend starting with the brands that I have in that video. El Bujo is a good one to start with as well. Some of those are Los Vecinos del Campo. Durumbis is another one that's good. What else? La Luna is good. I've got like 5 or 6 on that video. So look at the video. 5 mezcals for beginning mezcal drinkers, and I think you'll it'll be very helpful. Yeah, mezcals. No. There's going to be, it's going to be YouTube memberships. So it's going to be on, you'll see a join button on the channel pop up here as soon as I get approval from YouTube, because you have to submit for the membership functionality, and then they have to approve you. And so I should have that hopefully tomorrow. So if you watch the channel, you'll see a join button next to the subscribe button, and it'll have the benefits that you get. I'm waiting. I'm having you get some badges that'll be by your name. So it'll identify you as a member of the channel. When you're doing chat, you'll also get some emojis that you can use that I'm having custom made. I'm having some custom made Tequila Hombre emojis made. That'll be really cool. And then from the, I'm having 2 levels, Amigo and Aficionado. The Amigo level, you'll get the emojis and the badges and stuff, but you also be allowed on the reviews for to be able to comment and question. So it's going to be for members only. And then on the aficionados, you're going to get everything that the Amigo level gets, and then you're going to get also private aficionado video content only, and as well as other content that's just going to be for the aficionado level. And the price again is $4.99 for the Amigo level a month, and then $9.99 a month for the aficionado level. And so I'm going to put together special content, and we'll do more interactive stuff with the members, and the aficionado members will have more control too over what reviews and stuff that we do. Since I get so many requests for reviews and stuff from members. And then also members will also be allowed to reach out to me on, oops, let me fix this. The members will also be able to reach out to me on social media to ask questions and stuff, and get help on selecting things, and also, ping me anytime with questions and stuff. So, all right. Are all the expressions from Calcanas better than Fortaleza? Because I used to enjoy Fortaleza, but my taste and expectations are changing. I think the Blanco, the Cascanas Blanco is better than Fortaleza. I think that I like it better than the Still Strength. It's 100 proof, so it's more high proof. I like it better than the Still Strength. I think it's more complex, and I think it has a better flavor profile. So I would recommend the Cascanas number 9 Blanco over the Fortaleza Still Strength. Definitely. Hey, you're welcome, BJ. Not a problem. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, I'm here to help. Thank you, Shaman, for the super chat. I'm looking forward to having you as a member as well. I'm glad that you love all the information I shared. I'm going to have lots of really cool things for the members. Thank you so much for the super chat, Shaman. I'm really honored to have you as part of the Tequila Hombre family, and to have you participate in these live streams and stuff. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, I can't wait to be, I can't wait to have you become a member too. JP, you're special to me, and I'm honored to have you as part of the Tequila Hombre family too. You guys are awesome. How you try Vicente Fernandez tequila? No, I love Vicente Fernandez as a crooner, but I haven't gone out and seeked his tequila yet. And for those of you that don't know, Vicente Fernandez is a singer, and he normally sings like ballads and love songs and stuff, and the women love Vicente, and people love him in general. But I have not tried his tequila, so no, I can't say I have. All right, so I got a break here from a question, so I'm going to sip a little bit of a little bit of mezcal. Hey, Andy. Hola, amigo. You recently had your sister and cousin switch from Don Julio Neo to El Tesoro Neo.
Andy, we just wanted to stop by and get on the bullhorn to tell you we're very proud. Anytime anybody moves somebody from Don Julio to some brand like El Tesoro to Añejo, we're very, very proud. So we want to make you an honorary Tequila Police Deputy. Welcome to the force. We have our mission ahead of us. Be ready to work. Adios.
There you go. They're very proud of you, and they made you an honorary deputy. Deputy Sandoval, welcome to the Tequila Police. Hey, Todd, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You will be, you can easily be a member. So it's going to be fun. We're going to do some really cool stuff for the membership. And I'm going to really open some things up for you guys to have more control over some of the stuff we do. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to having and building that community among the membership. They said you're welcome, man. Honorary Deputy Sandoval reporting to duty. We're all very proud of Andy. We're
Andy's my personal hero now. I love a man in uniform. You know how that works. Deputy Sandoval, how are you?
The women love a man in uniform. I love women in uniform. There you go. Yes, congrats, Andy. Honorary Deputy Sandoval. You should be very proud. The Tequila Police have not deputized anybody yet. Ask anybody that's been to these live chats. You are the first one that they've ever deputized. So you should be honored that you're now an honorary deputy for the Tequila Police. Should I do a Tequila Police t-shirt? Should I do a deputy t-shirt to sell on the swag store? Would you guys like to see that? Like to see a Tequila Police deputy shirt? What do you think? Any thoughts on how, yeah, it's a joke. Yeah. I won't drink it because the guy that owns it, which is by the name of Jerry, is just a slime. And he was using stolen pictures of celebrities and superimposing his product with them and using them as marketing photos and got busted. He got busted hardcore for it. So I try to put my money towards brands that I want to support the owner and the maker and stuff of it. And Haha does not make that cut. So I recommend staying away from it. Mi Gente and Corrido Blancos, are the taste profiles similar or different? Love the Corrido. Haven't had the try. No, they're different. They're completely different. They're completely different flavor profiles. So feel free to try them both. I love the Mi Gente. Mi Gente got a 5 agave. I think somebody said I gave Corrido a 5 agave. I have to go back and check. But both of them are very good. Both of them are Ana Romero Mena. Both of them are very good. But they're different. They don't taste the same. So it's not like you're going to be duplicating anything if you buy both brands. I like the Reposado that I reviewed. That was very good. Very good Reposado. Now it's different too in how they age them for the Reposado for Corrido and for Mi Gente. So you can definitely taste the difference in the flavor profiles. And the Blancos too, definitely a difference in flavor profiles. So I recommend trying them both. So, well, JP, this community loves you, buddy. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I know that, it's people are busy during the week, but when they come out and spend time here learning and sharing, that's what this is all about. We don't, no nastiness, no mean, no, it's all about being nice and sharing our love for agave spirits. And some people haven't gotten that into their skulls yet. And they're not allowed. So, and with the memberships, we'll have a little more control over that stuff too. And allow me to focus more time on the people that are more serious, about learning and stuff. And I can get more targeted content for you guys. And so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do that, because there's so much stuff that I could share. And then I really want to know too, with the people that are going to be the aficionado members, you guys are going to kind of dictate more and have more input into what reviews we do. And I may even do some exclusive reviews just for you guys as well of stuff. Or we can actually on some of the live streams do just a ad hoc review right off the bat if somebody wants to see it, where if you guys say, hey, have you tried this? I really don't know about it. I'll just grab a bottle and we'll do a review right then and there just for you guys. So we're going to do some really special stuff for the aficionado level. And the Amigo level is great too. You guys are going to get great emojis to use, as well as the badges. And then you guys will be allowed on the live reviews to comment. Only the memberships will be allowed to comment and ask questions on the live reviews that we're going to do. But everybody can watch it. And if somebody has a question that's not a member, they can comment on the video, and I'll respond to it. But the memberships get priority on response to comments and stuff. They're the ones that are going to get priority, and then those are the ones too I'll answer live. So it's going to be a really nice, really neat community, and I'm going to put some really great content together. We're going to have exclusive videos and stuff for you guys as well. I'm really looking forward to building up that community and making it a stronger community, and getting some of you more involved in the channel and showcasing you a little more too. So it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Tequila Police swag would be fun. Enjoy the additive bomb. Okay, good. We sold quite a few of those additive bomb shirts. Okay, I'll put together a Tequila Police shirt. So I'll work on doing that. That'll be fun, I think. All right, so Todd said, can you recommend an XA that's not on one of your videos? Yeah. I try to review all the ones that I like just so you guys can know about them. There's a bunch of XAs out there that I haven't reviewed yet that are good. Don Abraham Extra Añejo is good for the price, especially for $99. I recommend that one. What else is good? El Tesoro 70th anniversary edition. That's so good. That's an Extra Añejo I haven't reviewed yet. What other? I think that's about all I can think about right now. I am a little buzzed, but I can think of some other things, and I'm trying to review all the stuff that I really, 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 really like, so everybody can get up to date on it. And then I'm trying to fit in all the new stuff too that people send me as well, and get those reviewed as well. So what are some lighter oak XAs? Well, the G4 5-year Extra Añejo is for me lighter on the oak, very agave forward. So I recommend that, or just a regular G4 XA is good for that. Anything that Felipe does, so even Pasote Extra Añejo, are good as far as not having a huge amount of barrel influence on them. And that's because, he uses distressed barrels. He used barrels that were like aged 50-year-old bourbons and stuff in it. So they, a lot of the oakiness is gone. So you just get a little bit of that with some more of the bourbon flavors to them. So those are good. We'll be doing Tequila Collective merch later on. I already did Tequila Collective merch before. We did t-shirts. You can find t-shirts on the Tequila Hombre merch channel with all the buys and stuff that we did on the back. You can order those there. And then we did polos with the logo on them for the collective, where we offered those, and we sold quite a few of them. Where people bought the polo. Really, it's the Nike dry fit, nice polos, and it had the collective logo embroidered on it. It was nice, a nice polo shirt. I'm not going to pick specific smells and tastes. I either like it or don't like it. I like Tears of Llorona and Tapatio XA, Don Julio, Real, EA, and didn't like it. Okay, I had an odd. Yeah, it's because they use additives in Don Julio. It's ever since Don Julio was sold, it's gone downhill. When Don Julio was making it himself, it was good quality, and I highly recommended it. But I don't recommend Don Julio at all right now. But I'm glad you like Tears of Llorona. It's good. Tapatio Excelencia I prefer over tiers. And if you don't mind spending $499.99, the Cascanas Single Barrel Extra Añejo will blow your mind. And it will set the bar so high, I don't think you'll be able to find too many other Extra Añejos that will come anywhere close to that one. It's so good. How is it that XA's barrel taste is more mellow? I wouldn't say that's the case. It all depends on the brand. But I've never tasted a brand where the Añejo wasn't lighter on the barrel than the XA was. I mean, even if you look at brands like Tierra Noble, okay, that brand is way over oaked. People are like, oh, it's delicious. I love it. Well, you're probably a bourbon drinker and really like a lot of the barrel. But for me, there's no agave in the Añejo or the Extra Añejo from them. Well, the Extra Añejo is different. The Extra Añejo, I actually don't mind. But the Añejo, way over oaked for me. So it's like when I have a couple bottles, because I bought it when it was on sale at Costco for $22. And for $22, it's not a bad tequila. It's just, it's not, if I'm going to have like a really heavy bodied cigar and stuff, I might drink that just because I'm not going to taste much agave with the cigar anyways. And it's got the barrel presence. So it's drinking more like drinking a bourbon. Same with Avion 44. It's way over oaked and it's got a harsh, it's more like drinking a bourbon than it is a tequila. And it's good for people that are bourbon drinkers when they want to transition to tequila. Those two work great, but they're way over oaked. But I don't find too many brands that the XA is lighter on the barrel influence than an Añejo from the same brand. To get more membership, maybe do a giveaway giveaway every couple of months, whether it's swag or a bottle. It's a good idea. Yeah, that might happen. Okay, I'm going to use the forbidden.
Deputy Sandoval, your first task. Please walk up behind Mr. Gilbert and give him a good smack with your tequila baton. The word smooth is forbidden from the tequila police, and we do not want to have to take actions, punitive actions, against the use of that word.
Uh-oh. Deputy Sandoval. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that really brought out the tequila police. You got to be careful because Deputy Sandoval's on duty, ready to go. Hey, where are the XLX bourbon? No, they're not. No, it's fresh, new French oak barrels. They're not bourbon barrels. It's brand new French oak, baby. That is.
Oh yeah, baby. That is beautiful French oak, where it just gives the agave tequila blanco a massage. It feeds it bonbons and massages it with hot coals and makes it feel all yummy inside. And then it adds a little bit of love and affection to it and makes it taste oh, so good, baby. There's no bourbon in that at all. It's pure, beautiful, unadulterated French oak, baby. Oh, yeah. It'll make you want to sing. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Deputy Sandoval, did you take care of Todd for us? I plan to join the membership as soon as it goes live. How do we send tequilas to you to review? I tried Tea Capri owned by someone here in Maryland, and it has beyond exceeded my expectations. Well, send me an email and I'll send you my address where you can send the bottles for review. When you send a bottle, I require it to be a 750 milliliter bottle, completely sealed, not open. And that way I know it's not something else that's been put inside and I can show people what the bottle looks like. So those that are interested in buying it will identify the bottle visually and know that they're buying the right stuff. Okay. So send me an email at mark@thetequilahombre.com. And then I'll send you my address where you can send the bottle for review. And then you'll also get a sponsorship for it. So when you do that, you'll get, I'll name you as a sponsor for the video, just like I did on the Lalo video with Barry. He sent me the bottle of Lalo from Texas. I asked him to send it. He sent it, and he even paid for it and stuff. So I made him the sponsor for that particular episode. All right. So which did I enjoy more, the Corrido Añejo or the Repo? I like the Añejo the best. Sorry, Añejo. The Añejo is my favorite expression from Corrido. I really enjoyed it. So that's my favorite. Well, that's good. I'm glad you laughed. Tequila is a happy spirit. So if you can laugh and enjoy life while drinking it, that's what it's all about, right? I'm very serious in the information I provide, but I'm not very serious in the way that I provide it, so that it can be fun, and that's why I have these voices, because it makes it more interesting, more fun to watch, and keeps people entertained. Tequila is a happy spirit. So, if I can make people happy and learn, that's what I think is important. And that's what's making this channel so successful. You guys, I want to thank all of you, because, the channel's growing. I'm getting more and more emails from people. I'm getting actually interview requests from people as well that want to, do podcasts and stuff with me to learn about tequila. And I couldn't have done this without you guys. You guys are an important part of the Tequila Hombre family, and I appreciate that. And we're growing, and that's one of the reasons why I want to put the community thing together, so I can really focus on those people that are serious and really help grow that community. And I think it'll be something that everybody will thoroughly enjoy. How is Terramana Tequila by The Rock? I did a review of it. Okay, so you check out my video on the channel. Go watch it right now. Go watch it, and then come back and let me know what you think I thought of it. Okay, so watch the video on the channel. I've already reviewed it. Just go to search the channel and type in Terramana or The Rock, and you'll see the video, and watch it, and then you'll see what I think about it. All right, so any suggestions for mixing tequila that are not owned by a large corporation? My girlfriend and I support small brands and have a rich history. Thank you. Well, most of the stuff that I recommend, if you look at my review videos, they're all small, boutique, artisanal brands. I don't think I recommend any of the large corporate brands. So, and I don't separate mixing tequilas from regular tequilas, because the good tequila makes great cocktails. The better the tequila you use, the better your cocktail is going to be. So I don't believe in this, oh, well, I'll spend $20 on this crap tequila because it's $20 to use for mixing, and I'll save this for sipping. You can use very good tequila for mixing. I use El Tesoro. El Tesoro is my well brand. So that's what I recommend, is El Tesoro. I use El Tesoro Blanco for my margaritas. I use El Tesoro Reposado for my Palomas. And I also use a Pueblo Viejo Reposado for my my Palomas as well. Both of them, Casa San Matias and La Latena, are both boutique. They're not large-scale corporate distilleries, so they both fit the bill. Hey, Belisco! Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And if you guys don't know about the super chats, if you look below the chat box there on YouTube, you'll see a $sign. You click on that, you can do a super chat or a super sticker, and that helps contribute money to fund the channel and all the different stuff that I do for you guys. So if you want to do a super chat, you get priority. I skip everybody else's comments and come down to you and address your super chat and your questions first, as well as the super chat stay on the screen on the YouTube chat window for longer. They'll stay up there so more and more people can see it. Thank you so much, Belisco Rider. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Have I tried Trace Mujeres tequila? Absolutely, I have. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's not great. I think it used to be better when in the older days. I think it's gone downhill, but it's not as good as it used to be. Do you have a line on a reputable place that will ship to Maryland? Yeah. Does everybody want to comment on their favorite? Never mind. I was going to have a little fun with you. Yeah. Here, this place right here. Write it down. Has the best selection of non-corporate, non-additive added tequilas you'll find anywhere. How do I know? I curated it. All the brands on there are good quality brands made by small artisanal distilleries that make very good tequila. There's no additive stuff on there and no diffuse stuff or any of that. It's all good quality tequila. So ferment and still. Let's put it back up for you. Fermentandstill.com. There you go. Write it down. You'll be quizzed on it later. All right. So Shaman is with Lalo. Are they planning on trying to make a reposado? No, just Blanco. They want to honor the agave. They're not doing any aged spirits. Just the Blanco. That's it. Mark, Total Wine is coming to my town. Any suggestions from their usual inventory? Just the regular stuff. I mean, they carry, at least the ones around me carry Fortaleza and stuff like that. Just the regular stuff. Nothing that comes through Spirits Direct or anything. It's a lot of like the El Padrino and stuff. It's all yuck. El Padrino was one of the first tequilas I poured down the drain. It was really bad. Diatano or Diablito for my next XA. Planning on getting them both in time. I would pass on the Diatano and go straight to the Diablito. Leave the Diatano on the shelf. Save a couple extra $100 and buy the Cascanas XA. Seriously. I wouldn't even mess with the Diatano. Now, if you ever travel to Mexico, if you want to spend money on, get the single barrel from Siete Leguas. That is something special. I'm getting one of those bottles when I go in August. I will definitely bring back a Siete Leguas single barrel bottle, and I'll do a review for you guys. I'll do a review for the members, for the aficionado members. Okay, sure. You can use Espinita if you want. Who cares? El Tesoro is good. El Tesoro is my mixers. I wasn't telling him to use El Tesoro. I was just saying what I used. Espinita is good. $15 cheaper when you use Espinita. That's great. Not a problem. Use whatever tequila you want. You can use any tequila you want for mixing. It doesn't have to be a special mixer. I don't have tequila that on my shelf where it's like, okay, that's a mixer, that's a sipper. All of my tequila is a sipper. And if I want to make a cocktail with it, I'll make a cocktail with it. Now, will I take my 100 proof single barrel Cascanas XA and make a cocktail with that? No way. No way. It's because it's an XA. You don't make cocktails with XAs. But would I make a cocktail with Corrido Añejo? Sure. Yeah. Or Repo? Sure. I'd make a Paloma with it. Because it would be one fantastic Paloma. Because I don't put any of that garbage syrup in it too. It's all natural juices. And like for margaritas, it's Tommy's margaritas. Those are the best. It's just lime, agave nectar, and tequila shaken and you're good to go. And it's fantastic. My favorite, after I was turned on the Tommy's margarita, that's all the kind of margarita I drink. No orange juice, no orange liqueur, just lime, tequila, and agave nectar. And the agave nectar, you want to put 1-to-1 in a mixer and shake it up and dilute it down into a syrup, and then add it into the margarita mix. All right, Cliff, planning another trip to a liquor? Sure, yeah, sometime. Not planning one right now because I'm planning a trip to Mexico, so I don't need to go to a liquor store for that when I'm doing that. Hey, Mark, I tried some Don Pilar Extra Añejo this past weekend. It's good. Don Pilar, the whole line's good. I'll be doing a review of the whole line here coming up in the next few weeks. I have the line, so I will be doing a review. So we'll definitely have that for you guys. Don Pilar is good stuff. My wife mixed margaritas with some bottom shelf $15 tequila she bought, and I noticed a big difference in flavor. Pulled out a better bottle for her in the next. Yeah, there you go. It's, you put crappy ingredients, they're going to make a crappy cocktail, and you'll have to use more and more syrupy stuff to cover up the taste of the tequila. I don't have mixing tequilas. I don't have and sipping. I just have tequilas that I enjoy, and I'll make cocktails with. But I don't drink cocktails that often because I don't need the added sugar and added sugar and stuff to it. I just like sipping my mezcal or my tequila straight up and enjoying it. Maybe having a cigar with it, and that's it. I mean, that's 95% of the time I drink straight neat like this, neat, warm, room temp, in my Denver and Liley agave glass, which I know a lot of you people have bought, and I'm glad that you confirmed that it is the best agave glass that you found. Oh, let's get to focus here. Focus. There we go. It is the best agave glass that I found, and I've used a bunch of them. So neat, room temperature, sipping, that's perfect for me. If my wife wants a cocktail, sometimes I'll join her where she'll want a margarita or paloma because she doesn't drink. She won't drink tequila or mezcal neat. She's a Chardonnay wine drinker. So when she wants to do cocktails, I'll have a margarita with her. But I use El Tesoro as my mixing tequila. It's my sipping tequila too, but it's very good, and it makes amazing cocktails. The cocktails are great. All right, so let me see. Let's get back to the question. Randy, how are you doing, buddy? Finally found G4 Añejo. It's good, right? Everything that Felipe makes is good. Felipe's such a nice guy too. I love him. He and I are good friends. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Alan and Luis when I go up in August. He's like my family in Mexico. And I really love Felipe. He's amazing. I tried both expressions of Mi Gente, and it's fantastic. Besides Corrido, does Ana have any other tequila? Yeah, she's made a few. Volcan de mi Tierra is hers as well. It's a very good line. I don't recommend the Cristalino, but I know some people like it. I am not a big fan. So, but the Añejo is really good. The regular Blanco from Volcan de mi Tierra is good too, but that's her brand as well. So check that one out. Mi Gente is very good. The Corrido is fantastic. So is Mi Gente. So she does great work. She knows what she's talking about. She is like a goddess of tequila. And hopefully I'm trying to arrange with her that I could see her when I'm in Mexico and talk with her and maybe do a video while I'm there. All right. All right. Eba 101. Is Lapi still a good tequila? I heard it was a good bottle years ago and noticed it on your way. Yeah, it's a good bottle. It's 1146. I think it's good. Yeah. It's not one of my more favorite brands. I would pick Pure Sangre over it. As far as picking stuff out of 1146, but it's good. It's good. A lot of people like the aged expressions from them the best. I've got a lot piece. I can do a lot piece review. I've got a couple bottles up on the shelf that I can do a review of. Okay, have you tried Una por favor? I have. It's actually not a bad Blanco at all. It's good for the price. It's a budget tequila, and I enjoyed it. It's not bad. It's not great. It doesn't make a top 50 list, but it's not bad. Yeah, I didn't mind it. Thoughts on Grand Mayan Ultra? Oh, nice, good question, Randy. Yeah, it used to be good, but now it's at St. Lucia Distillery, which has a big, fat, juicy diffuser. Yeah, it's the same distillery that makes Costco's Añejo, the Kirkland Añejo, which is now people rip on me about my review because I said I liked it and didn't detect any additives in it. Well, I had batch 1, and I don't think there was any additives in that, but I've tasted another bottle, and it's definitely gone downhill. So it's a big no on the Kirkland brand Añejo now because of the additives and stuff that are in it. When I first had it, it was batch 1. And I think what happened is Kirkland bought up some extra barrels and stuff they had, and they blended American and French oak together, and they had some excess barrels that they sold them. And then that was good. It wasn't bad at all. But then I've tried some of the newer bottles, and they're not good at all. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the new Grand Mayan Ultra. Some people love it, and they don't know what they're drinking, but I won't touch it. So that's what I think of it. All right. If anyone is on a low carb sugar diet, drinking tequila straight is the only way to go. It's one of the lower calorie spirits. Well, they're all the same calorie. That's garbage. They're all ethanol's pretty much the same unless there's stuff added to it. It's ethanol. Ethanol is the same calorie. I think it's like 60 calories or something like that to a 1 ounce pour type of thing. It's all ethanol's ethanol. It has to do with residual sugars, has to do with whether it boosts your caloric intake or not, like wine and stuff with residual sugars. But when it's distilled and it's ethanol, they're all pretty much the same. Bourbon and stuff, it has more because of stuff that they add to it. If they add like sweeteners, honey and stuff like that to it. Same with some of the tequilas that are aged in bourbon barrels. You'll get extra calories from the bourbon and stuff that gets in it, or other stuff that they mix in it. But typically, if it's just white Blanco, it's just basic ethanol calories. When trying to get a friend or family member to enjoy tequila, would you introduce Blanco and work up, or Añejo and work back? Well, it all depends, Glenn, on where they're coming from. If they're bourbon drinkers, I probably would start them with an aged expression and say, here, this is kind of like the bourbon of tequila type of thing, and then work them, from there to a Blanco, show them what the base spirit's like. Typically when I do education things, I start with the Blanco and work my way up to show what the Blanco tastes like and what you're looking at as a base spirit, and then work our way up to how the barrel affects it with resting and aging in it. And that's what I do normally when I'm doing tequila education. But it all depends on the person. If somebody's a really hardcore bourbon drinker and they're interested in tequila, I may introduce them to a aged expression first, just to bring something that's close to what they're drinking as far as bourbon goes. Is Carlos Camarena working on new brands that aren't out yet? I read an article that mentioned there's new projects, but not new brands. He's working on some stuff. And then I'm going to be meeting with Carlos while I'm up there in August. And I'm going to be telling you guys about all kinds of new stuff that he's working on. So stay tuned. Hey, Belisco Rider, thank you so much for the super chat. They think you're welcome. No, I'm not on Patreon, but we're going to be putting together a membership program here on YouTube, look for the join button to pop up here in the next day or two. You can become a member and support the channel that way, as well as get special member only content. So look for that to come up. All right, so where are we here? If I'm trying to get a friend of my family member. Okay, here we go. I compared it to Fortaleza Repo. How's the Fortaleza Añejo? I think it's okay. I'm not a big fan of the Fortaleza Añejo. I'm a big fan of the Lot 42A, which is the only one I've bought multiple bottles of. I think it's okay, but for $89.99, I end up paying 90 something bucks for it. There's others that I would rather buy for that price than Fortaleza Añejo. But different people like different things. All right, there you go. Cliff is sharing that most people like Blancos better than whiskey drinkers might prefer. There you go. All right, Cliff. Oh, how's the tattoo healing? Oh, yeah. Did you see that when I raised my arm? It is healing just fine right now. That is my Mayawell tattoo. I'm gonna get it colored next week. They want to give it 2 weeks to heal. I need to figure out a way to show you guys so it's not here upside down. But that's Mayawell, my new tattoo, and it'll be colored up here. I'll probably go in a week from today in the morning to have it colored up. But it's healing fine. So, and then you guys have seen, I've showed my other tattoo for you guys. For those of you that weren't here, this is my other one. It is a Vehemador working, and there's a Tahona with a burro pulling it, and then the mountains and the agave leaves and the piña. So that's my other tattoo. So this will be my second agave tattoo. But it's healing great. Shaman, thank you so much for asking. All right, so Cliff counts his calories. Remixing means he gets much leads. Exactly. Only neat sipping. That's it. You get more calories when you're adding all that other stuff into it. Is Espolón a good tequila for mixing margaritas? I see many YouTube bartenders using it for that drink in Palomas. Sure. Yeah. You can mix margaritas with Espolón. I'm not a big Espolón fan, but yeah, if you like it, mix with it. Absolutely. You can mix with any tequila. You can make cocktails with any tequila you want. It's just, the worse the tequila tastes, the better job you have to do of bombarding it with other syrups and stuff to hide the flavor. That's it. But you can use any tequila. You're welcome. You're welcome, Randy. You're welcome, buddy. I don't know what the OMG's about. How do I feel about San Matias Tahona Añejo? I like it. I like the whole line. Their Blanco was like my first dive into good quality Blancos. I fell in love with the Blanco. But have you watched my review video? San Matias is like my family. They're also like a family in Mexico. I was one of the first of 5 people in the U.S. to have the San Matias Tahona Añejo. So watch my review video. You'll see I did a review of it. I was one of the first in the country to have it. I had it before it was brought here because when I was there with them, they gave me a bottle, and only 4 other people had a bottle of it prior to me. So I was the first to review it in the U.S. I was the first to have it. And you'll see the video on the channel. I did review it. There you go. It's a community. Everybody helps everybody out. If you can choose 1 or 2, what would you drink? Cost doesn't matter. What would I drink? Water and tequila. That would be my 2 drinks of choice. If I can only choose 1 or 2. I gotta have water. If you stand on your head, we can see the yeah, there you go. My head's almost flat enough that I could probably do that. But yeah, I'm not gonna do any headstands or head, whatever they're called. Handstands, headstands. All right, Shaman, here we go. When in Mexico, are you visiting to touch base with friends, Tequila Hombre content, possibly barrel buys, or all the above? Yeah, I'm going for, it's mostly for business. But yeah, it's to catch up with friends, master distillers and stuff who I know and to say hi and to see their operations. But also a large of it, part of it's going to be creating content for the channel so I can share more about what they do with you guys. So it's pretty much a business trip. And then I'm also going to arrange with some of them to put together some special barrel buys for the collective, some stuff. I try to get stuff that's not readily available every place else. So I'm going to be working on getting some special batches and stuff like that done for us. So that is what I'll be doing. It's going to be working. So, but yeah, a lot of these people are my friends, and so I'm going to be spending time with them. And I'm sure there's going to be night times after we're done doing the work where we're going to be sitting down, drinking lots of tequila and laughing and having fun and enjoying each other's company. So I know that's going to happen. It always does when I'm there. I always have the best time. I love these people and I love their passion, and I love the spirits they make, and they're all part of the Tequila Hombre family as far as I'm concerned. But there's some where I get really special treatment, and they're really special people to me. And you'll see I'll come back with some special stuff, I'm sure, that I can share with you guys. I'm going to be shooting some content that's not going to go immediately live. Then I'm going to come back and edit it and put together videos for the channel. But I'm also going to be doing try to get some live streams in for the members, where you guys will get access to people that you normally don't have access to. So you can learn some more about their distilleries and them and what they do and why they do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, tequila and water. Isn't that all we need, right? You need more for the collections. Well, I got 600 bottles. And watch my review videos, dude. Spend some time watching have you watched all the review videos? And the one thing too that you'll notice when you watch the videos, they've changed. From when I first started, I had a lot of haters, and so I was petrified about what kind of responses and stuff I get from people. But people were pretty warm and accepting, which was nice. But they've changed from being kind of more stiff, matter of fact, my big head in the picture going, well, this is what I think about this, to being more laid back and casual and more comfortable. So you'll notice a big progression in the quality of videos from back when I first started to now. There's been a big improvement in quality, but it's always fun to watch them because you'll say, oh, I had glasses too. I had braces at one point, hand glasses, and now the braces are off. I had eye surgery, so I don't need the glasses anymore, and things have changed, and for the better, I think. All right. Any chance the laws might change and we can buy tequila in other quantities to save money? I'd like to pick up some gallons or whatever the metric equivalent. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see gallons. There is 700 milliliter now, though, so the less, and they'll probably charge you the same thing that you're paying for 750. So that's one change that you have. Would you prefer plain bottles for $5 less or fancy bottles for $5 more? I don't care about the bottles. I just buy for the tequila. What's your take on Comos? I'm not familiar with it, so I can't really give you a take. I have to try it. I've heard about it, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on Don Alejo? I found a dusty bottle hiding in the bottom shelf. I've had it before. I liked it. I didn't think it was that bad. I had it. It was a very old bottle. I don't think they make it anymore. It was a very old bottle, but I think it's good. I haven't any problems with it. Yeah, true. Thanks. I'm glad you agree, Randy. G4 Blanco versus Still Strength Fortaleza. Thoughts? Well, I wouldn't compare the two because Fortaleza is Still Strength and the G4 Blanco isn't. Now, if you want to do the G408 proof versus the Fortaleza Still Strength, G408 proof all the way. It is fantastic high proof. It is my top high proof Blanco of all time. It is my top G408 proof Blanco. If you haven't tried it, you're punishing yourself, and you need to get a bottle of the G408 proof Blanco. It is fantastic. The Raysal bottle is so special. I know you make candles with other bottles. Do you do the same? No, you don't. I wouldn't cut that at all. That one I just put on the shelf, empty. But you could fill. One thing that would be neat to do is to fill it with like sand, different colored sands and stuff in it. I think it'd be cool. But it's art. It's made by a Mexican artist, Sergio Bustamante. And every bottle that I get, my wife is a big Sergio Bustamante fan, so I have told her that when I finish a bottle, that she will get it to put up on the mantle downstairs. To put it up as a piece, because it's art. It's art. It's lead-free crystal. You can use it as a decanter for other tequilas and stuff if you want. If you want to like make people think that they're drinking the expensive stuff, you could put a less expensive tequila in it and use it as a decanter. Oh, here you go. Here's some race. You want race all year? And after you've had like 10 or 12 of them, they are trashed. They wouldn't know they weren't drinking race. Well, maybe they would if they're experienced drinkers, but save the good stuff for those that care. I miss Mickey Mouse and Disney pins, but videos are better now. Yes, I had Mickey Mouse and Disney stuff in the background because I am a big Mickey Mouse fan, a big Disney fan. So I did. I used to collect the plushes too. Any idea of what to do with Cascanes boxes? Like those? I don't know. I'll put things in them, store things in them. They're cool boxes. I keep one on display just like that, so everybody can see it. If everyone's wondering what he's talking about, this box right here and behind the candles is what the Cascana single barrel extra añejo comes in. It's a really cool presentation. Have you done a video on the Lobos? Yes, I have. And you mean the 1707? That's Wednesday. I'm doing that review on Wednesday. The LeBron James tequila. I'm doing it on Wednesday. So watch Wednesday. It's going to be live. That's right. Fantastic. That's right, Belisco Ryder. You got it right. You got it right. Yeah. My friend put little LED lights in bottles. Yeah, you can do that. Some people buy those LED lights and put them in the bottles. That'd be kind of cool to do with the Raysal barrel. Is you can buy the LED bottle strings. You can buy them on Amazon. They have them. All right, C-Spill says, mezcal, añejo, or blanco for sipping. What's your favorite? I don't sip aged mezcal. Only Joven. Only Joven. Only unaged. That's it. I don't believe in aging mezcals. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Herman Serna Montoya. Maestro Doble Diamante, greetings from Mexico. My thoughts on Maestro Doble Diamante is something that should be avoided and not consumed by humans. Or as the tequila police would put it,
Herman, amigo, as the tequila police, we recommend you stay away from Maestro Doble Diamante and only drink good tequila, and then we will not be called to come and deal with you after drinking Maestro Doble Diamante. Deputy Sandoval is standing by, so don't get involved. Stay off drugs, too, and stay in school. Salud.
There you go. Straight from the tequila police's mouth. All right. Is it worth buying a certain tequila brand in Mexico if that same brand is available in the U.S.? Depends. I mean, it's less expensive in Mexico. In some scenarios, it's actually going to be lower proof. Like G4 is 38 proof in Mexico. It's 40 proof in the U.S. because anything below 40 proof in the U.S. is considered a liqueur, not a liquor. So in Mexico, it can be 35. It can be as low as 35 proof. So they do that because they can offer more bottles of tequila, get a bigger yield from their purchase. So, yeah, there's a difference. And, yeah, I'll buy some stuff in Mexico that, but I normally try to focus on stuff I can't get here. But if I do, like mezcals are typically a lot less expensive in Mexico than they are here in the U.S. But a lot of the main tequilas and stuff, why fill up your suitcase with stuff you can get here? I'd focus on the stuff that you can't get. That's Mexico only. So, but some people like it. Some people think it's, extra cool to come back with stuff that they can buy in the US. And, it's like, oh, I can get this for $20 there. And it's like, all right, well, it's only $24.99 here in the US. Why fill up luggage with it and you have to carry it back when it's only $4 more here in the US and it's higher proof? glad you enjoyed that, Herman. Yeah, Maestro Doble is a brand to avoid. And Deputy Sandoval is standing by. He's on our tequila outpost. Have you had Peloton and Mezcal Nucano? I've tried Peloton, and I wasn't a big fan of it. Peloton de la Muerte or something like that. I wasn't a big fan of it. I haven't had Nucano, so I can't comment on that, but I wasn't a fan. Peloton was too smoky for me. Taking shots at Código 1530 in Yeho right now. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Código. The Código Origin, I think, is probably the one I like the most, which is the special extra Neo that they did, the George Strait extra Neo. I'm not a big fan of the Código line. I think it's overpriced for what they offer. The Rosa wasn't good at all. It was very harsh. So, hey, if you like it, drink it. That's what it's all about, right? Enjoy yourself. I heard yesterday your governor is planning a guaranteed income for everyone. Does that mean money go directly into your tequila? I don't know where you heard that from. Probably some unreliable source. It's not true. He's not planning guaranteed income for anyone. Let's not get into politics here, Cliff, because you'll get a dose of reality from me, and I don't know if you'd enjoy it. Let's not make this political, because I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, Fox News is incorrect a lot. Yeah. What's the standard brand for high-end tequila in Mexico? The standard brand for high-end tequila? What do you mean can you explain what you mean by the standard brand? I would like to know what you mean by that. I can't believe he brought up Fox News on my feed. Oh, God. Most popular. Okay. I don't know. I know Siete Legos is very popular in Mexico, and so is the San Matias Gran Reserva. Very, 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 very popular. So, but you know, a lot of them drink Jose Cuervo Tradicional, which, you know, isn't a good tequila, but just because they're in Mexico doesn't mean they're tequila experts. You know, people, just like here, people drink Jose Cuervo, they drink Cazadores, they drink Sauza, they drink all kinds of stuff. It doesn't mean that it's a good quality tequila at all. More of the good quality stuff, the Siete Leguas, a lot of people, I see it all over the place when I'm in Mexico. Same with Casa San Matias Gran Reserva. It's everywhere. People love that. And in Mexico, it's a mixto. It's a 30% special Mexican cane sugar and 70% agave in Mexico. It's good though. It's one of the better mixtos. You know, El Tequileño Blanco, regular Blanco, is a mixto as well. Not the platinum, but the regular Blanco is a mixto. And it's very good mixto too. It's also 70-30. Very, very good. I recommend it. Yeah, we're pushing an hour and a half, Cliff. Yeah. Any more questions, or are we ready to call it a night? You guys have been going strong with the questions, which has been good. Lots of information shared today. Oh my God. Yeah, have Tucker Carlson talking about me, and I'm sure he'll come up with all kinds of fake news things about me that aren't true. You know, I don't like getting involved in politics and stuff. I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative. No longer a Republican. I'm a conservative. And you know, the world's become a crazy place. It's just, all right. You ordered on 108 proof G4. Very nice, dude. You're gonna love it. I want you to come back and let me know what you think when you try it. Okay. I want to know your thoughts. Okay. So make sure you come back and comment and let me know, or join me on a Q&A and let me know what you think. Okay. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Yes, thank you, Todd. Politics and tequila go together like oil and water, except the oil's on fire and it's burning the crap out of everything. Don't bring politics into this. I don't want to get involved in that stuff. And God, guaranteed income for everybody in California. Like, that's going to happen? One of the most populous states in the country? Yeah. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, great. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. All right, Mark, have a good night. Thanks. Oh, yeah, thanks, Jay. Have a good night as well. We'll see you next time. I'm learning so much. Thank you for making the learning. Hey, you're welcome, Gray. I'm glad you're learning. Make sure you tune in every week for the Q&As. I love margaritas. What tequila is good for mixed it? Thanks, sir. El Tesoro. El Tesoro is my margarita tequila. Let's finish with these really quick. Hey, Todd. Yeah, politics after tequila leads to fist. Yeah, there you go. Tapatio High Proof is a good one too. It is very good. The Tapatio 110 Blanco is very good. I agree. All right, good night to David. Good night. Glad you can make it. You guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's been an hour and 40 minutes now. So we're going to call this a night. Thank you so much for the great questions. Don't forget to look for the membership options when they happen. And don't forget to click the like button below there. Give me a like for the information I shared. And if you have any questions later, you can comment on here and I'll respond to them. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for being part of the Tequila Hombre community. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila and mezcal. So drink the good stuff. Salud.